What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in, liking, sharing, and subscribing. You guys are the bomb.com. Now, in today's video, I wanted to share my budget plan for the month of March 2023. If that's something you'd be into, then stick around. Okay, so I've already pre-filled in all of my bills that I plan on seeing for the month of March, including the income. So I have it kind of split up and color-coded a little bit, so let's dive in. First off, I just want to say happy anniversary to the love of my life, my BFF. What is up, boo thing, Micah? We are celebrating 18 years this month, in the month of March, and that just sounds crazy to me. That means I'm old, y'all. That means we old. But you know what? We growing old together. And I'm just so grateful to share this life with you. So love you, all that stuff. Alrighty. So first up, the income. The income is in black. So first up is the rental property. We expect to get income from that. And then I have weekly income that I pull from my sister locks and my RochelleAdamson.com income. Shout out to all of you who continue to support my business. I really appreciate you. And the month of March is hopefully going to be one of our best months ever. I have a lot of new product coming in, and I'm hoping that you love it as much as I do. So more details on that in another video. My husband's income, he gets paid bi-weekly, is also on here. My YouTube income and the income that I make as a virtual assistant. I have a couple clients that I monthly work for. So that is what we have a plan for. I'll share exact numbers in just a minute. Then I just want to go over all the bills. All the bills are in blue, but most of these bills are our personal bills, but some of them are just for our businesses also, you'll see. So we have to pay rent. We have to pay our HELOC, which is our new line item, my daughter's homeschool program, Wi-Fi, car payment, YouTube premium, pest control, sister locks insurance. Let's see what else. Discover credit card, because that is one of the few credit cards we have left. I'll be sharing a mortgage payoff update in one of these videos too, to show you where we're at. Can't wait to show you the progress we've made. Then we have all of our bills. I basically just listed the rest of our bills for the 28th of the month. They are on auto pay for the 28th of the month. So that's what we got. So our electric bill, Netflix, I have a donation on auto pay, Apple bills. I pay my property manager and the contractor that helps me with my businesses, Peloton, car wash, Later app, Amazon credit card, and my credit card. So out of all of the debt that we have accrued and transferred over to the HELOC, we only have 3 more credit cards, y'all. And we are heavily putting money on the HELOC. So this is gone forever type debt. All right, let's talk about the goals. I do have some goals here. Since it is our anniversary, I don't have anything planned, but I would like to slide over to Cali maybe and just do a weekend trip. I see some last minute tickets for a really cheap round trip, and so I'm thinking about doing that. It's actually cheaper for us to fly to Cali than to enjoy a staycation here on one of the islands. We love to do quick trips to some of the other islands, like we've been to Big Island, we've been to Maui, but they are very costly as far as housing and overnight, and because they know they got you, you're gonna pay it. So and also the weather has been really, really bad, and so I really just don't even want to mess with the weather and trying to plan something and say, oh, we're just going to have a beach day. And the weather has been consistently rainy, stormy. We have some bad storms in the area. It's just that time of year. And I want to go somewhere sunny where there's the opportunity for it to be sunny. Even if it's cooler, I'll take that. Other goals, I have some spiritual goals, some personal goals I want to achieve this month. It's also my friend's anniversary. As you can see here, they were married the day after us, but back in 1999. Y'all, they've been married 24 years. It's so crazy. So I want to make sure that I send them a special gift. I'm really trying to be intentional with my gift giving in 2023. I tend to be one of those passive gift givers, like, oh, I heard that it was your graduation. I heard you got married, and I'm just sending gift cards willy-nilly, and I don't even know these people. And I don't want to be that person that only gives to people who gives to me. I just want my gifts to be more meaningful. I want the people in my life to feel appreciated. So this is someone who has been there for me since day one. And I want to make sure that I am intentional with their gift. That is no shade to anyone who is like in my life and I'm just not that close to. It's just I want to make sure that the people in my life who are special to me feel special. So that's what it is. And we budgeted for it. We have our sinking funds. You see my cash stuffings every week. I always contribute to my gift sinking fund. I also use the Fetch app religiously. Thank you guys for also using it. We have together made a lot of money together. Okay. So if you don't use Fetch, the details are in the description. Okay. So back to the goals. Also, Mike will hopefully be starting his new work schedule in the month of March. I am so excited for that. If you have been riding with me, you know that we moved to Hawaii and a few years ago. And when he first started working, he worked 1 week on, 1 week off. We are slowly trying to get back to that because, like I said, we're not waiting until a certain age to start living our life. We really thrive on our time and our money being well. I just feel like if you aren't intentional about choosing what type of life you want to have, you're going to just be a person who just goes to work every day. No, there's nothing wrong with that. But for us, the older we get, like, y'all, we touching 40. My husband is 40. Like, it's just like, man, I don't want to still be working for whatever years I have left. So that's just where we are. So we want to make sure that he's working, making good money, but also off, so that he can enjoy the fruits of his, his labor. So that is that. So hopefully he will be working like 8 days, 9 days in a row, and then being off 5 days in a row, which will be progress. That would be major progress. I need to go to the dentist this month. I successfully got Micah and Eva squeezed in for appointments. So I'm just waiting to see if she can squeeze me in so that I will be caught up on our semi-annuals. I don't play about my teeth. Next is our electric bill. I know it's going to be higher because we had some issues with a water leak in the building and we weren't the reason. It was like due to the main plumbing. I don't know. And so they had to come in our unit and put all these dehumidifiers or humidifiers, I don't know. And that stuff was running constantly for the month of January. Not only was it annoying in sound, but I know my electric bill is going to go up and I know I'm going to have to start the battle. Hey, what are you guys going to contribute to my electric bill? Because that was not on us. So just a reminder, I do have some collabs, at least one already in the bag, maybe possibly 2 or 3 more. I need to finalize those. I don't like doing them often because I don't like being told what to do. But when the money is right and I'm in this, I'm in this gazelle intense stage where I really want to throw extra money to the HELOC. So I'm like, if they're hitting me up, I should entertain it, see what they're talking about. Then lastly, I want to focus on these 3 sinking funds for the month of March: phone, car registration, and car insurance. They are the ones that are going to be due sooner than later. And I want to make sure that I am for show stuffing them accordingly. Okay, so let's talk about the shmoney. Okay, so before I even start this, just know that we are literally trying to live off of our HELOC, meaning once a month, we are going to be pulling a lump sum of money from the HELOC, living off of that, paying all of our bills, using it to buy food, groceries, whatever we need to take care of, charge the car, and the rest of it, whatever's left at the end of the month, we will put it back into the HELOC. Also, any money that we have, any income coming in, like what you see here, at least 75% of it will be going into the HELOC. So that is just our way of making sure that we're putting all our efforts into paying down this HELOC as quickly as possible, while also freeing up a lot of the debt that we have accrued. And we are able to knock out debt so much quicker with this interest rate. Yes, it's high, but it's nothing like the credit card high interest rates that we have been accustomed to. So I'm hoping that this works, and I am going to be intentional with sharing the updates with you as they happen. So first up, let's see, we have our income sources. I have 5 majors that I focus on. I do make money other ways, but this is the majors. So I have my virtual assistant work, so that's $1,700. My husband makes $7,000 roundabout. Our rental property brings in about $1,535. YouTube was about $325. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And it's really, if you see lower numbers with YouTube, the views are down, but really the ad revenue is down. That's really what it is. And that's normal because it's the month of February. Plus we have about $500 that I'm going to start including in my monthly income for my business, Rochelle Adamson. It fluctuates. Some months are way better than others, but I got to start picking a number. I'm self-employed, but we gotta have some numbers to work with. So total $11,060 is our income. Now let's talk about how we're going to spend it. I have my notes here. So first up is the rent. So I'm going to color code this. All the items that are listed in black are items that we have to pay for. These are our personal bills. They have nothing to do with any of the businesses. So rent is going to get $23.80. Disgusting. Electric is going to get, it would have helped if I wrote this in order, $200. We have some Apple bills that clear every month, $57.27. That is like streaming services and just whatever. Car wash is $51. Peloton is $45.98. Next up is Netflix, which is $20.93. Then we have my daughter's school, and that is going to come to $20.85. Then Mike gets his usual $400. Spanish for my daughter and I, we take classes, it's $135. Amazon Kids, this is a new line item. I didn't realize that when I bought my daughter her Kindle for homeschool, and I also have one too. It helps for getting our reading in. It was free and then it wasn't. So now it is $5.23. I don't know, it's like Playtime, Amazon Kids, FaceTime, Playtime, something. I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll see. Then we have the HELOC, which is, I'm going to put the exact amount. It is $616.52. Then I have my credit card, which I still have not switched over to the HELOC yet. So remember, there's 3 of these. So my HELOC is going to have my credit card is going to pay $307. The Tesla is $888. Discover is $204. Amazon is the last credit card that we have to pay, and that is $218. Now I also have, excuse me, room on here for the HELOC debt snowball. We'll come back to that. Okay, so moving right along, we give ourselves $1,000 a month for food and eating out and toiletries, household items, even things that I have to buy for my business that are for my at-home business, like toilet paper, paper towels, that type thing. Water and coffee, tea for my clients, all that type stuff. I don't know. We just like easy. And so we put it all in there. I might adjust that because we actually didn't spend all of that this month so far, but we'll see. Alrighty. Where am I going to go? We have our trickle savings, which comes to $20 a month. That's just so we can keep our accounts free that we have here in Hawaii. That's the thing. They love fees here. So you always have to find a loophole. We're going to donate $100. We'll add it to our donate. We have an account that we pull from every time when we're gifting. And speaking of gifting, I also have a family sinking fund. I'm going to add another 100. That's just to help cover costs to care for my family, just to contribute a little something, add a little extra to their groceries, whatever. My extended family. Next is our phone. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm talking about. I'm down here and y'all can't even see. Phone bill. My husband gets reimbursed $140 every month, at least bare minimum. So we always put that into a sinking fund to help pay for the phone bill that we pay once a year with Mint Mobile. It is amazing. Cash, I'm going to put it at $1,000 because that is usually what I pull for cash envelopes. This is a new norm, so we're going to see if I stick to that. I'm just checking my notes. Cash, where you at, cash? Oh, it's on my other notes. I'm really trying to be intentional with this. Like I want to make sure that the numbers make sense. Okay, yes, I have 1,000 for that. Then what else is in black? Our emergency fund, I want to come back up here because right now our emergency fund is at around about 5,000-6,000, and I really want to grow it to 10,000. And then once it hits 10,000, and once I have some money set aside for our businesses, I want to start putting almost like 90% of our money toward the HELOC every month, if possible. But for now, we're going to bare minimum send $500 a month. My goal is to send $1,000 a month for the next 5 months and knock that out. That would be amazing, but we'll see how the income goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I think we have filled in all of our numbers, and let's see what we get. Let me zoom out a little bit. 2380. Okay, so bills comes to $2,755.18. Then I have our family bills. Which comes to $561.08. Food comes to $1,000. That could change. We'll see. Cash comes to $11.40. Donate or giving comes to $200. And we do honestly have some other things. I just don't share. Let's see what else. Oh, and then our savings up high has $520. And then let's see how much all this comes to. Okay, so this comes to $22.33.52. So we are bare minimum sending $2,233.52 towards debt. Doesn't include the debt snowball. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to add up all these expenses, these planned expenses that I want to be able to contribute to the HELOC bare minimum. So I'm going to add the 2233.52 plus the 2755.18 plus the 520 plus the 1,000 for food plus the, did I already do the 561? 561.08 plus the 1,000 plus the 200 plus the 1140. Is that everything? Everything else is business related. That comes to $9,409.78. So bare minimum, I need to put at least $9,409.78 towards the HELOC. That's just the plan. It's a lot of money. Whew, it's a lot of money. Okay. Now let's plug in these business bills. So I know that I'm going to pay my contractor. Let me switch to a blue pen. I'm going to pay her $170 bare minimum. Wi-Fi is $125. Pest control is $50.73. YouTube is $24.37 plus the later app is $18. So a total of $42.37. Sister Lock's insurance is $8.34. The property manager gets $150, and then my contractor will get, we said $500. And she gets 10%. We'll just say 50, but it could change. It could be different. Okay, so total 170 plus 125 plus 50.73 plus 42.37 plus 8.34 plus 150 plus 50 equals $596.44. So based on the income that I have every month from those businesses, I can definitely cover those costs. So that's why I'm not too worried about those. Then let's come on down here to the stuff that I want to save for, which is escrow. I'm going to just put $150 a month in there. Tax, I want to hold some money for taxes. That is going to be $300. And then $35 for the pet rental property sinking fund. So total, that's $400. Hold on, let's see. 150. The 150 be throwing me off. Plus the 35 equals $485. Okay. So let's come back up, regroup, and let's double check our numbers before we see how much money is left. Okay, yeah, my math was off. I recounted and realized that by adding up everything on this page, my expenses come to $94.91.22 expenses. That's for all 9 of these buckets. And if we minus that from $11,060, we still have $1,568.78 left. And that is the money that we will send to the HELOC. So $1,568.78. So 1,568.78 plus the 2233.52 means that we will send 3802 and 30 cents to debt this in the month of March. So that is how we are looking. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you can really see what's going on. I'm hoping that we can stick to this and have money left over in the food and cash categories. And like I said, I'm putting a lot towards cash envelopes purposefully because I'm saving for car registration, car insurance, and our phone sinking fund because we want to be prepared to pay our phone bill in full when it's due again for the next 12 months. So that's my bill. That's my plan for the month of March. Let me know what your March is looking like and what plans you have to meet your money goals. And that's it from me. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace, love, and budgets.